Amanda here, and I'm here with Aaliyah today, and we're going to talk about the different mobilities you need for your overhead squat. We tend to get a lot of questions about why I can't do a squat or what is needed to get into it, so we're going to break that down a little bit. The first thing you really need to think about is your ankle mobility to get down there with the bar overhead. A good test for this is to put your feet together and send your hips down and squat down and see if you can get all the way to the bottom. As you can see here, Aaliyah's ankles are allowing her to put her butt back to her heels. If this is something you struggle with, stretching those ankles is going to be a great idea. A good option for this is to use the rig. You can put your foot up and lean forward. This will stretch your ankle and your calf at the same time. Another option is to use the band. Now that we have them back here in the gym, you're going to go ahead and put one leg through and put the band down deep into your foot here, and you're just going to lean forward into that Spider-Man lunge. That's going to help open up your ankles as well. The second part that you need for your overhead squat is that hip mobility. As we know, with any squat that we do, getting below parallel is important. So just checking to see with an air squat if you can get down there, keeping tension. Once again, her ankles are allowing her to get below parallel. So this is a good one. So if that's something you struggle with, Spider-Man lunge is another great option. You're going to keep your chest up high, have your shin vertical to the ground. You should be able to feel that deep into your hip here. About 30 seconds per side is a good way to get warmed up for your overhead squat. Another part of this is your upper back. For the overhead squat, you need to have the mobility in your upper back to hold that bar overhead. So we can use the foam roller in this situation. Aaliyah's going to put that down, raise her arms overhead, and she's trying to keep everything flat here. So both of her shoulders are flat onto the foam roller. She's not arching her back or reaching up overhead too far. This is a bad position to be in, so just nice and flat. Last but not least is going to be that shoulder mobility. So a lot of people struggle with wanting to lean forward too far or being able to keep that up overhead. So a great test for this, laying flat on the ground, her back is flat, her feet are raised. She's going to take that PVC pipe up and down to the ground. If this is something you're struggling with, if you're having to arch your back off the ground super far to get it down there, you know that you're having a little bit of problems with your shoulder mobility. So something you can do is to grab a friend. You're going to have them sit on their knees, put their arms behind their head, and what I will do is gently grab Aaliyah's elbows here, knee into the back, and open up her shoulders. So these are all little things that are going to help you get ready for your overhead squat. Next up, we'll actually go over the overhead squat. Thanks, guys.